He's refreshed.
I had a plan to get into the Church of Evil by cloaking us in their robes, except for Tibbs because he's a cat, and Kriv because he's Kriv.
And I remember the super nice hotel. That's about all. Oh, and that was I stole stuff. I remember that too.
We also encountered Aurora, which for some of us is new. And I believe she is going to be aiding us in this mission.
If you want her to, she can.
Coda is fine with it.
I say that is PC choice of whether they want to bring along somebody.
Do we have to split the XP with her?
No.
Making sure.
She could sue for that.
Anything else?
Man, cool. Me and the girls didn't see her home yesterday because he didn't want to fill out the workman's comp file for her shoulder.
Let's see. The church she came in, if I recall correctly, my phrasing may be a bit strong, but they were disappearing undisciplined individuals. I remember they were like taking people in, and they weren't really coming back out.
Mm-hmm.
And as such, the crime rate was affected. And their building takes up a block of the town, city, the urban environment we are in.
I don't hear you.
Complete with what?
I don't hear you over the bag.
Oh, over the bag. Okay. That the church takes up the equivalent of a city block and is walled. Has a known entrance, though supposedly the wall can be scaled. Though the wall is guarded. I know the plans we were looking into either was the Kriv plan of Rip and Tear, which I believe was also Aurora's plan, or my plan of going in incognito to find out what we need, because I know there was a worry of if we did go in guns blazing, they would just destroy evidence. I believe Kriv was going to undergo the fantabulous spell of invisibility for this plan, anyway.
Yep, that's about where we were at, and I agreed to it.
Okay. Well, that in theory brings us to the next morning. Wherein you awaken at the inn. One would presume come down for breakfast. If not, feel free to correct me.
Nah, breakfast is breakfast. Totally get the breakfast.
I'll eat the foods.
And having eaten the breakfast, you now dictate to me how you're going to go about this.
I believe we just stated the plan, though.
You
Or do
did.
you want more detailed information?
You did, but, I'm allowing for any, momentary last-minute discussions or changes. And or the marking off of manas for various invisibility spells and the like.
Yeah, give me a moment, I'm gonna,
I can sir.
I'm going to choose my spells real quick.
Yeah,
The
things
book-
like that.
The book in the book actually has the spell page marked for you. Because I don't need it.
Criff, can you cast invisibility on yourself, or am I going to have to do that?
You'll have to,
Okay.
especially if you want to do greater. I mean, I'll double check, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have visibility. Because Kirk doesn't do that. Kirk refuses to do that.
What are we possibly facing?
A bunch of cultists that are abducting people, indoctrinating people.
Alright, same
You know,
same cultists, undead summoning bastards.
You don't know. Nobody's been inside.
we don't know what they're doing inside. All we know is that they might be the same cult as the Whispering One, which have been dealing with vampires and undead people. Yes.
Okay.
So, it might just be all normal people in there.
Yep.
There could also be a bunch, once you pass the doors, basically zombies, vampire falls.
There are,
Opposite fucking walls.
there
Could
are,
be a boat. You don't know.
there are white, gray, black, and blue robed individuals. I know what I'm creating is let's see, there, so I only deal with 4. 3 white and 1 gray robe, complete with masks. Since they have the iron masks.
I know you know what I'm listening to right now. It's literally a song where your lyrics just fuck said different ways.
How long? Do we know how long this is gonna take to get there?
It's in the city.
As I say, it's just down the street. Maybe 20 minutes of walking. Maybe.
Okay,
At
so
best.
there's a cultist place in the bottom basement of the building.
No.
So
It's,
they have a city block.
as I say, they control a temple, an abbey, a monastery, whatever you want to call it, in the city, where they have presented themselves as a legitimate religion. This building is about the size of a full city block. It resides in the rich part of town.
The Walmart and the Target that, have high quality things in them.
Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and do a handful of things.
See, this is why I was allowing for.
Yeah, it's fine.
These are all
I'm gonna
changes or
cast,
expansions on the plan.
I say we have the Masse is Sexy NPC coming with us?
As it stands currently, it sounds like the majority of the party would want her to come, but it is purely optional and up to you guys as the players to decide whether you want her to come with you.
I mean, I'm not against it.
Also, David, you need to point to that. You need to refresh your mini.
Being
I'm-
not
I'm-
against
I'm-
it,
I'm-
17
isn't saying
others.
you want the-
That's my hero points.
I'm gonna say personally, I'm
Also, I have so many things I could have said to that.
That's why I laughed.
I'll say personally, I'm for it. That's why I was like, anyone against it?
Let's just
Sorry.
Yes,
sorry.
Let's
Whew.
have her come with us. David, just just stop. We already know what's happening.
I'm not 10 years old at all. Okay, but seriously, no, Kodo's fine with her coming, and I'm fine with her coming.
Now someone else gets a laugh this time.
Alright. Cool. Let's see. Going around the street. Sweet. I'm gonna go ahead, make us slightly less squishy. And so that's 1, 2, 3. Is Sierra here, dude?
She's still at work, so I'm going to presume she is in mark mode.
So is this something that you're just going to do without telling us? I thought you were acting independently, or is this something you're doing to the party?
I'm going to slap. I was just trying to see how many people I had to do it for. So me, Kriv, Kodo, Kenshi, Jiraiya, and sweet. Alright, I'm gonna slap on Death Ward on everyone.
He's like, never again.
I'm tired of Kodo being the last boss. Cast magic now. We'll have to cast it later.
You know what? I can't argue against that one because he has down party members.
You know,
I'll say it technically saves more money to have a protection against death versus it helps to have protection against death rather than spend all those coins and gold in order to revivify you.
If we had a wiki, I would love that under Kodo's alias, the last boss. Oh, shit.
I mean, I can't even argue against it because it's mostly true.
Yeah, I've downed people before when berserked.
Let's see. Like almost everything I want is like casting time 1 minute, casting time 1 minute. I'm like, fuck.
Well, good thing we're doing it now. Thank you for thinking of it.
Yeah, wait. Don't just put it in there. The oven's no longer at 425. Bake.
That could be nice. I'll take that.
This is why I'm glad I'm a sorcerer. I just pick my spells and then they're always prepared. I only have so many spells.
Sorcerer, bard, red mage, any spontaneous caster, basically.
Who's the GM today? David or Tristan?
It's Tristan.
Okay. I do not need that.
So we don't have an amazing DPS at Kitchen today.
Well, you've got him. He's just not going to be going off the wall with shit. And his DPS is probably changing anyway as I work with various experiments on how to rebalance that feat.
No kidding.
Are you working on version 1.5 right now?
Mm-hmm. I've got a few ideas I'm going to be trying out through the various combats.
Okay.
Oh no. We get to be the test We get to be the guinea pigs.
999? That can't be right.
Oh, that looks nice.
What do you mean we all have the lucky 7 status?
I'm going to take that because that looks very useful.
Anyone want to do anything specific while Tibbs is prepping spells?
Guess what, Tristan? I didn't take Dawn.
You didn't take what?
Dawn.
I didn't take Dawn.
What? Probably for the best.
Good, if he doesn't have Dawn, that means I can cast Meteor.
As you guys are in theory going into a building. One would assume this probably means close quarters urban combat. Dawn is probably not a good move.
I mean, Dawn is a good move. You just want to say fuck it and have, like, the hand of God just smite the building and everyone in it.
That's not how Dawn works. Dawn is just a giant moonbeam.
I did just kind of imagine sunlight freaking melting a building.
Well, my point is, it doesn't work inside very well.
No, it doesn't.
So like, if he stands outside and calls it down on the building will just take the damage, not the people.
Wait, can it, or only creatures affected?
I'd have to look at Dawn. Well, I don't have to because he didn't bring it.
As far as I know, Dawn doesn't cause structural damage. It'll just be a beam of light from the sky that engulfs the building and everybody's like, what the fuck's going on?
The question is whether or not it targets creatures in that area.
Filters in through windows. Oh god!
I am going to presume, as I flip through Xanathars here, that it will only affect creatures, at which point, if they're inside, it wouldn't do much.
I would like to argue, though, that Dawn filtering in through windows hurts people.
When the filter, each creature in it must make a Constitution save. So yeah, buildings are immune, as phrased by Crawford.
I can really cook one until they're brown.
Time to burn it all down, fire soul.
Crawford, the god of these ones.
Yeah, Dawn isn't like holy fire, it's basically just like a burning light.
It's just sunlight. It is highly concentrated sunlight.
Oh no! Oh no! He's causing a hole in the ozone layer to have UV come in!
Not that much of a hole, it's only 40 feet high, so...
Yeah, it's the holy heat lamp.
Yeah. God breaks out the magnifying glass and points it down at her.
Let's see, well, while we're waiting for that... I mean... Aside from creating our outfit, because I believe that's a casting time of a minute as well, let me double check. What's my... Oh, yep, casting time 1 minute. I will presume that's per article. So, I will be doing that, and if there... Oh, it has a range of 30 feet. Does that mean I could, like, clothe someone? Oh god! Clothes beam! Okay.
Look, it's the perfect height for my height.
Hey, let me check my meta magics. Can I?
I was about to ask a question. Don't take offense to it. Your feet look good.
It's a stool.
Has a casting time of 1 action. Okay.
Touch the ground in a stool.
It's a pretty low stool.
No, it's not. The whole point of the stool is to not have
Liquid
beam.
spell.
Making fun of me because when I sit in a stool that is at least 4 feet off the ground, that my feet don't touch the floor.
Is that 4 feet?
Yes.
Is the seat 4 feet?
Listen.
I enjoy when I can find a stool that high. The problem is you don't find a lot of them.
It's at least 3 feet high.
So mine might just barely be off the floor.
What's the phrasing of this?
You're giant.
Equal to level.
Primarily torso.
Yes. My leg inseam is 29 inches, which is almost the same as
Benefits
Tristan's.
of okay, cool.
I'm all leg.
Wait, Tristan has 28 inches?
No, I'm 29.
As I have a 32, 33, depending on who's measuring it.
Oh, so you have the same inseam.
Okay. What I would like to do then Well, this is going to be expensive, but it might be worth it. I am going...
Yes. Put all your resources in the prep phase. Yes. No.
As the GM smiles. 1, 2, 3,
The darker it gets, the more
4,
balance.
5. Oh, Jesus. Ooh! I'm going to use Liquid Spell
Did you see your dice club?
to make
Top shelf.
1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll make one for Tibbs. So 5.
I figured you would the
5 liquid spells of Volley Shield. Though I'm not quite sure how that interacts with the concentration now. It's treated as if it were casted by you, but you do not need to concentrate on it. Okay. Cool, it states that. So yeah.
I have
The liquid loses its potency after a long rest is taken.
So you've made a drinkable spell.
Yeah.
And that was because of Kodo, not because of me.
So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, Kodo dropped a ceiling on me. That's the one time I died.
So...
You didn't actually die, you were making death saves. There's a difference.
There's a difference mechanically. Sarah, there's no difference. But there is a difference. Die and dead.
That's how you were dying.
I died. I am not dead.
10 equals spell level.
Kodo's like, oh, there goes all my mana.
What did you do?
He prepped.
Oh, jeez. Everyone will get a potion of Volley Shield.
A potion of volley shield?
Of Volley Shield. It's a really it's a shield spell on steroids. It is really nice.
Last.
Which is great if they use ranged weapons.
It is not just for ranged weapons.
So why is it called Volley Shield?
I want to know what it's called that.
And just what you guys need, more dodge.
I mean, can I stack volley shield and shield?
Probably. I would imagine not, because it's
Volley
same
Shield-
bonus
Is
type.
Volley Shield a normal spell or like a Midgard spell or
I
something?
believe it's a Midgard spell.
Anyway, can you post it for me then so I can read it real fast and answer that question? I'm inclined to say no, but
Yeah, kind of like if it's
but I will,
deflection and deflection kind of thing.
but I will confirm that once he posts the description for me. There we go. You touch a willing creature and create a shimmering shield of ley energy to protect it. The shield grants the target. So yeah, this is just basically the shield spell upgraded. So no, they would not stack.
Yeah. In addition, the shield can reflect hostile spells back at the attacker.
Okay. Let's see if I can go into the encounter builder and massively reduce the difficulty multiplier. Because you just set that to easy mode.
Well, people have to drink it.
Yeah, I know.
It's like me and the recorder in PTU. If I don't press the button, it doesn't do anything.
Eggs cook super quick.
But now I am very low on mana.
Yeah, you blew your entire wad on the prep phase. Jesus.
Do you have no more magic left, Kodo?
He has 15 out of 130.
Jesus fuck!
What the fuck, dude?
I made our disguises, and I made really high level protection potions for people.
Are you trying to do anything else?
I was gonna say, do we take a short rest before we start?
Like, we just got up, guys. Why does Kodo look like he's about to pass out?
Here, take this. There's even one for you, Tibbs.
I was gonna say Tibbs will take one. It was like he must be exhausted because he doesn't have a god to do his magic for him.
Right. Any other preparations or delays you'd like to make?
I think I need to make a preparation for Coda falling over.
Is that what Death Ward was for?
Possibly because like you have like 2 spells left in you. Before you fall over.
Going into a possibly a boss fight.
Cantrips. And I do have mana potions. I can always drink some mana potions.
I still don't think you should be that low to begin with, though. At the
I'm just
beginning.
Do you want me to take the potions back? I mean, I can't because I've handed them out, but...
I know, but I'm just saying it's funny. If I say it's funny, the idea, I can just imagine it's just kind of like Konosuba. We just walk out the door, and then our mana caster just falls over from himself.
I tell you what's up.
Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like right now.
I'm saying, but I'm just saying it's amazing. This is I've never had like the casters out of mana before the battles before the mission. It was like you leave the end and begin your adventure out of mana.
I said that's the kind of shit that happens at level 1 and 2.
It's like, huh?
I shot my 1 spell for the day. I'm done, guys.
I have cantrips though. I mean, I'm good. I got this.
I just found it.
Are you really?
I'm sorry. It's a habit.
There we go.
Like, are you really okay? It doesn't seem like you're okay.
Well, you guys keep calling me the God King, so I must be fine.
Should I pray for you?
Oh man, points equal to the spell's level. You see, it was that part of the multiplier that really drained me quickly.
I'm off me.
Alright. Are we finally prepped?
I mean, I'm concerned about Kodo at this point, but yeah, I've been ready.
I mean, are there any physical signs that I've exerted a lot of magical energy? Or is it just like a...
I imagine that the lower on mana you get, the more haggard and tired you do look, because you are expending, actual physical resources.
Okay, so it's like EP from Besom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just mildly concerned.
I think it was fun per person.
Oh wait! I'm gonna get even lower, guys.
Psychics. Pride.
Now what are you doing?
I need to cast invisibility on Grip.
Oh dear fucking lord.
Wait, you said you did what?
You forgot to cast invisibility on Eric.
All of this prep work.
No, I can still cast it.
You have enough for that?
I do.
But that'll be it.
And I'll use extend spell on it to increase its duration to 2 hours.
This is just normal invisibility, correct?
Yeah, that's all invisibility. Because
we can't afford greater right now.
And if anything, greater lasts for a minute, and that would be pointless for our purposes.
That's fine, I just want to make sure.
Okay, 11 of 130.
And it started smelling the sour.
I'm so concerned.
This is great, guys. It is cute.
This is fine. Everything's fine.
First day I got it, so...
So it puts me in the face. Power word kill.
Well, thankfully you don't gotta worry about power word kill, because, you got all your hit points.
Right, which is why I just want to punch me in the face first. And then I'll be vulnerable.
So really you gotta get punched in the face by, like, a monk or a brawler or something, because you do have, more than,
That's the overall way to punch me in the face.
Yes.
Someone just takes a dagger and stabs you once.
We don't have time for Aurora to punch you in the face, because by the time you landed, the session will be over.
She's the king of Tekken.
I'd say she will air juggle your ass for the whole session.
Seriously, it can't be me now, but someone needs to spar.
Alright. Anything else?
Can I use my mana on anything else?
So the stop here because there's barely any water.
I will take your silence or ignoring me as that there is no more prep.
I have done everything I can do for prep.
I
Okay.
have been
mostly ready since this
I've been ready.
whole thing started.
Okay.
I had to make sure my PDF was still updated for being level 17, but yeah.
I mean, there's other things I could do, but I kind of need my magic for the inevitable, significant amount of healing I'm going to end up doing.
Sarah, you're 18, not 17.
Oh, well, fine. Well, too late now.
Okay. So you guys leave the inn.
Pause. Okay, cool, they left.
I will presume you will duck into a side alley or something to get into your disguises. I figure you don't want to leave the inn, in these culty disguises.
Right. Okay, who wants the gray robes? They're better than the white robes.
Meeny, meeny, miny, oh.
Zariah, you're good at, bluffing, right?
I'm good at what?
Bluffing.
Bluffing?
Bluff.
How good are you? How good of a liar are you? I'm not that kind of thief. Who rogues lie?
I can detect lies. I am not. My persuasion is cracked.
Oh, we're looking for deception, though.
Deception.
Still, I'm not a bard.
I'm gonna say still crap. So she is not a lying thief.
I am not a bard.
Oh, like I said, I was like thieves sometimes. I'll say depends on the type of thief.
If I do my job right, I don't have to talk.
Oh, okay, I guess I'll learn just to lie around here.
Okay. Wait, lying is under.
Lying is the deception skill.
Actually, if you want, and I'll say if someone wants to pretend like they're talking, I can throw my voice and lie for you because I'm actually proficient in lying.
That seems more conspicuous.
That would mean that would require a performance check from the person faking and then a deception check from you.
I'll just put on the gray robes.
Okay. I mean, I can hide underneath the robe. We can pull like a Princess Bride.
Oh no, I can do it. I just didn't want to be the one to do it.
I mean, like I said, I can lie for you so long as you can, move your lips with the words.
Why risk it when I can just do it myself?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you were asking who can lie, so I was like,
yeah.
Okay.
Besides, you're a cat, and my chest is kind of flat. So if I put you in there,
we're wearing robes. I mean, I could like hide in the hood or something. Hell, technically, so long as I'm within like 30 feet of you, I can throw my voice anywhere.
I can do it. Really, I'm fairly skilled at that and other oratory skills.
Here's the thing: will Roll20 agree with you being skilled?
Okay, now speaking from the meta, we're at risk. We're at risk all the time. You guys pretty much know what Kodo was, so he has the ability to talk to people and intimidate people. And
I believe you.
Well, you haven't heard him sing, but he can do that too.
I assume you didn't become God King simply by sheer power alone.
Okay. Well, I'll toss the white robes to everyone else.
Robes are distributed.
Don't forget your masks.
And it's topic relevant.
And this stream just got dated. Okay. Okay. Be a cultist church guy. Be a cultist church guy. Okay, got it.
There's a top in there too.
I don't think we're doing it. Oh, for the top.
Okay. Okay. Does anyone have any question about being a fake church-going real cultist?
I believe we should be good.
Yes, I believe acting like a dick is a prerequisite. And because Tibbs, you're a cat, that probably means, I don't know, nipping at people's ankles and something. I don't know. I don't know what a cult cat does.
I usually sit around and look very occulty.
Yes. Okay. And we're off.
Takes you about 15 minutes of walking to get to where you're going.
With 11 MP, that's way too long. Sorry, go on.
At which point you approach what some might consider a form of citadel, large stone garden wall, about 10-ish feet high.
Okay. Oh, this wall is shorter than I thought.
Takes you a little while to get around the perimeter of said wall. At which point you're confronted with a large wooden, pair of wooden doors, steel bars, and ribbing reinforcing. Kind of like the doors to the Forbidden City.
I had a gate once. It had a house. It was more fortified than this.
Two towers extend up from the corners, looking down.
Ah, so it is a gatehouse.
Yeah, that's it. From this side, the door is right by the far left-hand corner of the wall. A single large, like parapet looking down. As you approach, the door. Nothing happens.
Hey!
You shout up. Takes a moment. Gray robe mask appears over the top, staring down like, "Hey, who goes there?"
I'll gesture towards the others, along with myself. It's us. We're just returning from routine.
Deception check.
See, not every lie has to be complicated. Let me see if I have any ability to give myself an advantage on this, because Brian's right, roll 20 may fuck me.
Not every lie has to be complicated. Quick, what can I do to both of those?
Got nothing. That's fine. Let's do this! Am I set to normal? Yeah, I'm set to normal. Does wearing their accoutrement help at all, or does this allow the conversation?
It allows the conversation
Okay.
and sets the DC.
Gotcha. Come on. Let's do this! Okay, not horrible. Of course, when I look at the actual numbers, it is rather horrible.
Okay, so that's a 13.
Damn it, roll 20.
So you look down, seems to scratch his head for a moment, shrugs, and then the gate opens.
Oh! Oh shit, okay. Cool. I will just walk through, giving no sign of thought. That's a map. Giving no sign of thanks. Just, gotta be a dick. Okay, I take it the gate was right there.
Nope, that's the stable.
Oh, okay, those are doors.
Yeah, it's like I have placed you guys where you come in.
I'll move right here.
And I will describe the scene in a minute once I get the map oriented. Because I believe they describe this area. Okay. Crenellated walls surround this broad courtyard on 3 sides, with a stout barbican set in the south wall. Its doors and gate closed to the outside world. So that's the thing over there. On the east side lies the imposing face of the temple itself, with a grand staircase leading into the structure, ending in a pair of gigantic gilded doors. Each one emblazoned with a somewhat featureless mask that you would presume is Razmir. A pair of statues flank the stairs, each carved in the in a somewhat nondescript feminine form, bearing a similar face to the mask on the door. You see the odd cultist milling about, attending to various tasks, carrying water, sweeping, looking after the animals in the stable, etc.
Okay. Do we see anything down this way?
Those are the stairs leading to the door.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. I have to read this description. Occupying an entire city block, the temple is an imposing structure built of solid stone walls. The building stands 2 stories tall, with towers positioned roughly every 30 feet along its circumference. These towers rise above the temple itself, each crowned with statues depicting the same vaguely feminine silhouette that you see here. The temple has almost no windows, aside from a tall stained glass window on the east end depicting the mask, of their supposed deity. The west end contains a courtyard only accessible through the sealed gate that you've come through. And you see masked priests patrolling the wall tops surrounding the courtyard, watching those below. At the top of the stairs, you see a strong wooden door reinforced with iron bars.
Okay.
No, wait, I'm sorry. That's the doors on the towers. You see a strong wooden door with iron bars.
Okay.
The fancy door is the one leading into the temple.
I will start making my way.
As you make your way through the courtyard, the cultist looks at you and nods in greeting, or just outright ignores you, depending on the person in question. The ones that wearing the colors of what you would guess would be lower ranks seem to be outright ignoring you.
Okay.
Koto is approaching the door. What are the rest of you doing?
I'll stick
I'm
with
going to
the door.
roll to sneak and be sneaky.
Same as a cat.
You do, as you look around, you do note that there are no. You see the odd farm animal about near the stable, mostly riding horses. You do not see any felines, however.
Okay. I'm going to do my best to look.
You just want to hide in my room?
Sure.
And then she grew two cup sizes that day.
What I need to kind of look indiscreet underneath the robe.
If you are trying to hide under her robe, that will be a stealth check.
So.
It's nice and ready for your eggs.
And there's not, you can see the map. There's not, other than possibly the statues, there's not a lot of places to hide here.
I do have a quick question, if I may. Since people are milling about doing things, with the way people reacted to me in my gray robe and how other people have been reacting here, is there a particular kind of salute that, or anything like that, that I've noticed to those of higher rank?
Not that you have noticed thus far.
Okay.
If there is a salute, it does not seem to be required when you're going about your duties.
Okay.
Okay, you feel reasonably hidden under the skirt of her robe.
Okay.
What kind of bonus does stealth give? Well, not stealth, invisibility. Just to make sure.
In this case, invisibility would be advantage.
Hey, that's nicer. Because I know I do not have proficiency on it.
I'll lower my voice. Everyone's still doing okay?
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I will approach the doors and open it.
Okay. Opening the doors reveals what you would hazard to be the vestibule area. Grand tapestries depicting the might and power of Razmir hang from the walls of this long vestibule, and a richly embroidered carpet runs down the center. Opposite from you stand a pair of large doors leading... I'm sorry, opposite you, the large doors you are entering, stand a pair of tall, slender doors with a giant silver mask emblazoned upon their front. A pair of smaller doors are set into the north and south walls, and a flickering green light fills the chamber from masked sconces that run along the walls.
Okay.
Give me a minute and I can...
I wasn't sure if we had wall restrictions on.
Well, you see, technically you do, but... Okay. Where is it? Thought I had a way of turning this, but apparently no. So I will just delete. Because I made a separate dynamic lighting line for doors, so I can just delete that line. So yes, you are now standing in the vestibule, foyer, whatever you want to call it.
Are there signs on the doors to these adjacent rooms?
There do not appear to be any kind of markings to, differentiate them from, no.
Okay. Does this guy appear to be in a guard stance?
They are four robed individuals standing, in what appears to be a guard-esque stance. They don't tense or anything as you approach.
I'm just getting back. Is there anything of note to report? Any changes?
No, sir.
What robes are they wearing?
Sarah, are you sticking with them?
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, Sarah is up.
Am I correct in thinking that their icons do not depict the actual robes that they're wearing?
Correct.
Okay.
These would be lowest tier.
Okay. Which according to my notes are the white robes. Good. Okay, there's anything I can... Too many things. Okay. Yep. I'll take a few more steps forward to see if they're going to apart to allow me to pass or not?
So they're more like on either side of the door than they are in front of the
okay.
And
Okay.
as you approach, one of them will like lean over, and one on each side will lean over and kind of open the doors for you.
Gotcha.
Which brings you to T6. Okay. As the doors part, they reveal rows of Let me actually open the doors for you.
No, I'm scanning.
Hmm?
You're gonna scan on that, right?
So,
Yes.
Opening the doors reveal rows of polished black stone benches surrounding a vast staircase that ascends in the center of this grand worship chamber.
Oh shit, that dude.
You count roughly 31 white marble stairs, each carved with one of the tenets of Razmir, which climb to the top of a pedestal that supports a giant golden mask. Sunlight streams in through the great stained glass window high on the eastern wall, and it passes through the eyes of the mask, reflecting the great emerald set to its forehead, bathing the room in shafts of green light. Inside the room, you see a couple of individuals cleaning, a few individuals praying. Let's see. Murals depicting the life and ascension of the living of their god decorate the walls of this chamber, starting on the north wall and going around the room. The first, illustrating the deity as a young, ambitious individual, garnering great riches and power with the help of the poor and weak, and encouraging them to flock to their banner. The second shows them entering a cathedral to undertake the test to become a god. The following showing them emerging victorious and a mask shrouding their face so that all could worship without fear upon their looking upon their ascended continents. And finally, you see the founding and spreading of their faith all around the world. The last sequence, a hopeful plan for the future.
Okay. Oh, because you're under the robe. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's another spell that I thought would be useful, but I didn't think about it until just now, so that's on me, guys. Okay, I noticed there are some images here, one of them's partially cut off, that are not just generic cultist individuals, like that person and the person on the far side.
They are two different types of cultists.
Okay.
And the thing up here is the idol statue thing I was talking about.
Okay. Okay. In that case, then, are these guys white robes, black robes? I know Aurora mentioned something about blue robes.
Yeah. Again, they're more relatively low-tiered individuals.
Gotcha. They just are slightly different.
They have different stat blocks.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay.
I say that's more for my differentiating than yours.
Oh, I completely get that. Okay, that's what I was wondering though, because there was a difference. Okay.
As I say, you see roughly 7 individuals milling about in here.
Just listening to the conversation, am I able to pick up any names or references?
Not much in the way of conversation occurring, in the worship space. Again, it's people in silent prayer or trying to maintain the worship space.
Okay.
They do appear to be giving the stairs a wide berth, however.
Oh. No. There we go.
Which tier are you wearing?
Gray.
Which is mid-tier, as I recall.
The list I was given was white, gray, black, and blue.
Right.
Because I wanted to get something that had like a minute level of authority. Because if I'm too high, then people will expect things.
Okay, but going by that logic, the guys with the masks on their token would be gray. The old dudes are white.
Okay.
So they're the 2 lowest tiers.
Gotcha. And that. That would be without any semantic reverbal. Oh my gosh. Too many options. There we go.
Oh my god!
I will do a subtle cast of detect magic.
That's 30-foot range, or I believe.
That is. Yep. You sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you.
Aside
And
from
seeing a faint aura.
aside from the light sources that you have passed previously, there is no magic that you can detect within 30 feet.
Okay. This will last 10 minutes or until
As you mill about the room, however, you get the faintest impression that there might be let me double check this, but before I shoot myself in the foot. But I believe there is magic emanating from the statue at the top of the stairs.
Okay.
But of course, they cover that area first. Yes, you get as you mill about the room, you're able to detect some magic coming from the masked idol at the top of the stairs.
Okay. I notice the lighting isn't shifting as I move myself closer. Is there a wall there that I'm not detecting cutting through the pews? Or?
Oh, no, it's just because I did not put a light source over there. 1 second. Because technically they would not have felt the need to, but I will stick them there for you guys.
Okay.
Oh, it's because I'm on the fucking ruler tool. Let's say, come on. And I'd say, because basically all the light from this room is coming from that statue at the top of the stairs.
Okay.
But I'm putting those there to help you guys out.
I'm gonna get closer to the statue. Is there
The statue is at the top of the stairs.
right, which is right here, right?
No,
Oh, I thought you said that wasn't statue.
that is the statue, which I have put there so you can see it on the map. But you have to but that is not the top of the stairs.
Okay.
This is the area behind the staircase that you are currently standing in.
Okay, because I was looking at this part thinking it's a wall. One second, folks.
Building on fire?
No. That's my uninterrupted power supply.
That was weird, and the light flickered.
Oh, good one. It's 30 seconds.
Okay, so it looks like a misinterpretation on my part. So, I would have to go up like that through what I was envisioning was a wall to.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. In which case, I would be. Okay. So the only point of the stairs is to get to the statue.
There is a upper floor that you can see at the top of the stairs where the statue is located.
Okay. In which case, I will.
What's that thing?
As you approach the stairs, all activity in the room begins to tense and slow.
Oh shit.
As you set foot on the first step, everybody freezes. As you begin to make your way past the first step, one of them shouts like, "Only the elders are allowed up beyond the first step! Get him! You have committed heresy!"
Ooh, a religious execution.
Are you going to resist, or do we roll? Are we rolling initiative, or are you just getting shanked repeatedly?
Oh, yeah, no, I'll say there is, yeah. Well, initiative.
I mean, it'd be entertaining.
1 second.
That costs resources.
But at least I can shake the water and do that.
Oh.
They take their stairs very seriously.
Oh no. Oh no. I have 1 mana point too few for that.
What, undo?
No, I was gonna use my Foxy Mind Trick on them.
I mean, I am standing next to the book of groups, so the moment they go towards you, at least one of those groups is going to get shamed.
Okay.
Nope. It's going to depend on the initiative count.
You know, I know what I'll do. I will authoritatively. I will authoritatively spin around and announce to these folks. Don't be foolish. I'm well aware of what you see before you. But do you think if I was merely the status of a gray rope that I would dare go up these steps? I will presume a deception roll is required.
A deception roll at disadvantage.
Ah. Well, let's see if pretending to be above my station works. I prefer the first one. Can we go with the first one?
You wish.
I'm just gonna roll that initiative now.
That's it. We're rolling initiative, folks.
You know, dollars and $70.
I don't judge. I could have just stopped when they began tensing up.
I mean, $2.
They called. They actually said something when you had actually already committed the offense by making it roughly halfway up the staircase.
That being said, I can always give myself up.
You could.
You know, I think I will, because the point is to find out what the fuck. And these guys aren't yet compromised.
Well, if you are giving yourself up...
Okay, it's just him.
Is that me beeping or you beeping?
That's not the UPS?
No, it's the UPS.
Bye.
Okay, you know what? I will I will disarm. When I say disarm, I mean I will look disarming and non-threatening.
Say they will surround you, forcibly drag you down,
It's fine. I expect that.
throw you to the floor, and start kicking and beating the shit out of you.
So
shit!
so it's not taking me in for disciplinary measure. It's fuck this guy.
This is disciplinary measure.
Okay.
Well, apparently they're cops.
Oh snap!
That's painfully topical.
Are they?
And not very accurate.
Yes! Yes!
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I was like, I'm gonna watch this for a couple seconds to figure out what the fuck his plan is, because obviously he has a plan, he's just submitting to it.
Also, it's like, should we start
Apparently he enjoys this
getting
kind of
beat up
thing.
instead of turning into that?
Luckily, they do have a club.
Should I pull myself off the stairwell?
Yes, you are at the foot of the stairwell.
Okay.
Give him the ritualistic beating.
So I'm gonna roll for the first, let's call it 20 seconds.
Okay.
So 20 seconds.
Yeah, roughly 3 rounds.
So 2 rounds of us watching Kodo get beat.
Oh, hang on, gotta re-roll that. And gotta add another 12 to that, so that's 45 curb stomp damage.
Okay. I'm battered and bruised.
At which point they will pick up your beaten and mangled body and start dragging you away.
Happiest plan for this.
Yeah, but because I did not put a certain spell in place, I cannot tell you what it is. So I hope you can figure it out.
Also, let's see, that's 3 rounds.
Oh fuck! I need to roll concentration.
Yep.
Oh.
And 7. That is 3 rounds and 8, 11. So that's 33 concentration checks. I'm going to increase the DC and just call it 3 concentration checks.
Okay.
It'll be the 10 damage minimum, but will be concentration at disadvantage, which I believe for you is rolled normal because you have Warcaster.
Yep, I have Warcaster.
So yeah, just 3 concentration checks.
1.
I swear to God, even if using Death Ward, I'm getting beat down.
No, I'm not bloodied yet, so I'm just bruised.
Okay, on the second one... Yeah, the second one...
Oh, hi, guys.
Concentration fades.
Now, I do have a question. Where were you when you saw me getting beat up?
No, I'm not looking at the map right now.
Well,
Where was I?
Yeah, Kriv was the one on...
Right there. I was literally standing at the bottom of the stairs just like,
Okay, so they will conclude their beating on the 3rd round, at which point they will, begin to pick Kodo up to drag him off, and suddenly be aware of this dude who... Are you or are you not wearing your armor today?
I am not wearing my armor. I'm just a normal dude.
Oh, come on.
Cracking my knuckles.
I said, what's missing with the grid?